What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be looking at some Michael Jackson conspiracy theories. Now, I recorded this earlier, but I didn't do any editing to it. Earlier, I just recently did some, so I hope you enjoy. It was originally 40 some minutes, so shrunk it down. I hope you enjoy.
Alright. Some Michael Jackson conspiracy theories. How about that? Alright. Now, the headline of this story says Michael Jackson Death Conspiracy Theories. Internet sleuths say sightings, album cover prove King of Pop is alive. Now, could he have faked his death? It's more than possible that Michael Jackson could have faked his death. As you see, all the evidence that are on YouTube, videos and stuff on YouTube about his sightings and stuff, it's possible that he could have faked his death because all the harassment from fans and whatnot, I gotta fix the TV, it's really bugging me. Any freaking who. All the videos that are on YouTube about his sightings and the conspiracy theories that he's still alive and stuff. I mean, it's possible that he could have faked his death because due to all the he could have faked his death due to all the harassment that he gotten from people and stuff. He could have gotten harassed badly from fans and stuff. He could have been stalked by fans or whatever. Decided to fake his death and go into hiding somewhere in the woods or something, California or wherever he decided to go in hiding to. So let's get back to some of the conspiracies. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. That's the best I've ever talked on any video. It says right here in an exclusive interview published Tuesday in Rolling Stone, the magazine Rolling Stone, Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris Jackson, revealed a belief she has about her father's 2009 death. It was a murder. Now, it could possibly be murder as well. I mean, fans stalk and stuff. You know, fans stalk their favorite celebrities or whatever. So it's possible that one of his fans could have stalked him and killed him. I mean, I don't know. It's just a theory. And I'm a little uneasy talking about. And I'm a little iffy talking about this right now. But it is possible that he could have gotten murdered by an obsessed fan that nobody knew about. Or someone who was out to get him. Like out to kill him or something. He could have been killed by the record people because he openly talked about slavery. As you guys, if you guys want to go ahead, you guys can go ahead and go to Shane Dawson's video. He talks about it, but he doesn't go into detail about it. And he also does say that Prince went up on stage in one of his concerts and with slave written on his cheek. So, that's going to be the next conspiracy theory. We're going to do some... In the next video, I'm going to be doing some conspiracy theories, so let's get to this. Dr. Conrad Murray, a physician who treated... It says right here that Dr. Conrad Murray, a physician who treated Jackson in the final months of his life, was convicted in 2011 of involuntary manslaughter after he gave the musician a fatal dose of the drug propofol, or whatever. But Paris said recently her dad had been dropping hints for a while about people trying to kill him. It's obvious. All arrows pointed at. She told the magazine. I'm gonna do this next part. Try to sound like her. It sounds like a total conspiracy theory. Or how about I do a Family Guy impression while doing this? Try to lighten the mood, you know. It sounds like a total conspiracy theory. And it sounds like bulls. No. It sounds like bulls. But all real fans and everybody in the family knows it. It was a setup. Now I have nothing to say about that. Let's see what this next paragraph says. Jackson died June 25th, 2009, at least according to conventional wisdom. The conspiracy theories Paris referenced in her interview abound on the internet, and her comments may reinvigorate the amateur sleuths behind them. Here are some of the admittedly far-fetched circumstances people pointed to as proof that Jackson might not have died like the media said he did. Grab a giant grain of salt and read on. That's what it just said, so I read it. Okay, so it says that people have reported spotting Jackson everywhere from Disney World to Israel in recent years. As MichaelJacksonSightings.com points out, if you want to see some of the sightings, you can go there and check it out. Points out Jackson's 2014 album, released posthumously, has cover art that shows him in a spacesuit of sorts. That could be interpreted, according to the website, as Jackson climbing out of seclusion, emerging from a cocoon, and starting to fly again. Jackson's body was in a closed casket at his memorial, but nobody saw it leave for the burial, which is odd. Here's what it says in parentheses. TMZ later talked to sources who said it left the Staples Center in a van, was then put in another van, and was ultimately delivered to the park. Fans edited a photo Paris posted on Instagram last year and claimed to have seen her father's face in a pile of clothes in the background. At least one person commented, "What is wrong with people?" It also says here that Jackson's death certificate was not kept as securely as it should have been. 6 people in the Los Angeles County's coroner's office improperly accessed the document after his death. It was viewed more than 300 times. In 2 weeks, the Los Angeles Times reported that Jackson used to wear disguises in public so he wouldn't be bothered, according to michaeljacksonnotdead.wordpress.com. You can go check that website out too and read more about it. This could mean he's hiding behind one now. I mean, it's possible that he could be disguising himself as somebody new, like a new disguise that he never used before. It's like an all-new disguise that he's using now that he's either faked his death. So let's put it into the perspective if he, faked his death. So, if he would have used any disguise, he would have more likely created a new disguise to fool people and hide amongst all the Americans, or if he's even in America now, he could be in a different country, living in a different country, speaking a different language, and nobody recognizes him. Because everybody knows his disguises, and he could be wearing a brand new disguise, never used before. And if that is the case, then we should be looking at everyone's videos, just checking every background, seeing if Michael Jackson could be in any of the videos, if he is still alive. Now, if any of Michael Jackson's family is watching this right now, I'm so sorry going into too much detail about Michael Jackson, but I actually like his music. I like the song Thriller. I like a lot of his music. And I wish I could have done an interview with anybody, really, because then I would be able to talk to some people, like if I was able to talk to Weird Al about Michael Jackson, what he thinks and stuff. I'm going to be going into detail in a future video about Michael Jackson's death and seeing what they think about it. If they think he faked his death, or if he's really dead, but officials are hiding the fact of what really happened. He could have been murdered. He could have been murdered by a fan, but they're just... he could have been murdered by a fan, and the doctor could just be posing as the criminal, so that way they can just close the case. So that way they have already someone convicted, and so they already had like someone convicted and something. I know I'm smiling, but it's possible that they could have put the doctor in the place of the murderer, and it's possible they could have convicted the doctor while they knew for a fact that the actual murderer was still out there. You know what's odd is the hospitals have security cameras, so why hasn't any security footage from that hospital have been released? Why hasn't any of that footage been released? I mean, if it was really the doctor, then they would have released the footage to prove that the doctor committed the crime or was up to something. I mean, the morgue has security cameras in it. I mean, why wouldn't the morgue have security cameras in it? There's security cameras in the hospital, so you don't get away with any of the medical equipment. They always have security cameras in big business buildings like that. So that really is interesting why they never released security footage from the hospital. I mean, they could be keeping it because they don't want to, because the Jackson family doesn't want that released. But if there's something on the footage that could prove that he is still alive, then that's maybe why maybe why they didn't want it released is because Michael Jackson is still alive, and oh, puppies. I'm sorry about that. You heard that music. Freaking puppy scared me. But anyways, it's possible they could have hidden. They didn't want the security footage released because it shows Michael Jackson. It shows Michael Jackson getting up off the table in the morgue and exiting out. And exiting the building and getting into a van. Now, there is a video that I'm not too sure if I'll show you. I mean, I'm not sure if I can find it, but it shows what seems to be someone that looks like Michael Jackson getting out of the back of a coroner's van. Now, you're probably thinking, they're probably just wheeling him out on a gurney. Freaking A. I hate talking about this stuff. My phone dings. Gosh. Yes, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can. I will be following as many people as I can. And I'm only at like 20 some followers on Twitter. That's only because I ordered some. Yeah. I'm literally desperate. I'm following 146 people right now, but I'm only at 29 followers on Instagram, and I'm not sure how many followers on Twitter, but I will go. But if you want me to do another video on Michael Jackson's death, if you want me to go into more detail about it, talking about stuff other YouTubers didn't talk about in their videos, I will talk about it. You guys smash the like button if you want me to. I will get into more detail yeah, there is a video that shows someone that looks like Michael Jackson getting out of the back of a coroner's van. Like literally stepping out. It's like someone helping him out. If he's like ill or something. He looks, if he looks really ill. I mean, the people who are helping him out, they don't look like they don't look like people from the coroner's office or anything. They look like bodyguards, and they were walking him into a building. I think it was the hospital that they were walking him into. I don't know, but the doctor could more than likely be there. I have 0 followers on Twitter, so if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's Grim Reaper TV with the capital G and a capital R and capital TV. Now, I am doing videos on TikTok. You guys can go on there and check them out and add me on there. You guys check out all my videos. I have videos ranging from a whole bunch of stuff. I have videos ranging from, yeah, I have like 22 videos on TikTok right now. I have 0 fans. 22 people have hearted it, so if you guys want to go check it out, it's at Grim Reaper 6636 TM, no capitals, so you guys can check that out. No capitals, no spaces. So you guys can go check that out in the link below. That's the picture. Look for that picture, and I will be on the lookout for a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go a little more further on there before I end the video. Now, it could be possible that they walked him in there. He could have gotten on the table, and the security footage that they're not released, that they didn't release from the hospital. He could have went through a back exit, because I mean, all the exits that are for personnel only have to have security cameras, so that people who are patients or some, like patients or whatever, can't, like if they go through there, the security camera pick them up, and the guards and the security can take them out of that area from the back, from the way they came in. And well, why isn't there no footage out there on YouTube from that area? Why hasn't the hospital released that footage? Are the authorities trying to keep something from us? Is Michael Jackson still out there? Well, let me start by answering the first question. Is the authorities trying to hide something from us? Maybe. Is Michael Jackson still alive? It's possible that he's still alive, but nobody knows for sure. All the sightings and stuff. I mean, that one, with all the clothes in the back and the Michael Jackson's face, I seen that picture. It creeped me out. I don't know why, but it did. Now, they're also saying that Michael Jackson's in one of his sister's music videos, sings background in there, singing in one of the songs of his sisters or whatever. But I don't know that for sure. We gotta be sure. If we want to know what happened to Michael Jackson, if he died or whatever, if he did fake his death, we have to put ourselves in the shoes of Michael Jackson. We have to put ourselves in the shoes of the King of Pop to be able to understand why he would do such a thing as fake his death. Yeah, I remember when he first reported it back in 2009. Oh my god! That's all they reported was his death. That's all they were reporting was his death. And then I started hearing about, was it a murder or stuff like that. I mean, it was interesting. That's all they were reporting about. They weren't reporting about anything else. It was like that for like a couple days. It was like that for like 2, maybe 3 days since the first, report on the news. So he could be alive. He could be dead. If he is 100% dead. Was he murdered? Possibly. Did the doctor do it? I don't think so. Unless the doctor was very deranged, and unless the doctor was hired and he was normal, and still, until he started treating Michael Jackson and saw a side of Michael that wasn't showing up on stage or anything like that. I mean, it's possible that Michael Jackson could still be alive. I don't really think that the doctor did it. If he was murdered, I think it was a fan who did it, and they were just using the doctor as a cover-up to just close it away in the and just put it away in the files of cases and stuff, and just had like medical evidence shoved in the evidence locker labeled Michael Jackson, and just went on with their lives while Michael Jackson was out somewhere hiding. Now, in the future, I'm probably going to go visit one of Michael Jackson's houses. I'm going to go to Vegas and visit his house there. Yeah, my dad, he actually visited Michael Jackson's house from Vegas. He took a picture there, and it looks like someone is standing inside. I think it was him. Yeah, it was my dad who took the picture, and I think he might still have that picture somewhere. I don't know where, but I think it was that night when he visited it, when he took a picture of it. He wasn't allowed inside, so if I can get permission to go inside and film for you guys, I can try capturing something in there. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna walk around inside, see if I can capture Michael Jackson on camera as a ghost. And now, if I had that picture right now, I would have showed you, but I don't have that picture. Somewhere on my dad's stuff, which I don't know what they've done with it. I have to go through, see if I can find some cards or whatever that might have a picture of Michael Jackson's house on there. Because if so, could that have been the real Michael Jackson alive in his house? Because they don't allow you to go inside the house. I mean, you can go up and around the property. I believe you can go like on tours of the property, but they don't let you inside the house, which is kind of odd if you think about it. I mean, if he's dead, then wouldn't they let you take a tour of the outside and the inside of the house? I mean, it's possible that they want to keep the stuff that's inside the house there. They want to keep it away from thieves. So I hope that I can actually get inside that place. I'm gonna, in the future, whenever I start getting paid from YouTube, I'm gonna head up there on a trip and hopefully, oh, sorry. I'm gonna go up there on a trip and hopefully get the scoop inside his house. So, yeah, like I said earlier on in the video, smash the like button if you want me to do another video on Michael Jackson conspiracy theories, because I think there's other things I can still talk about that is gonna make this video probably an hour long if I don't stop it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please just smash that like button. Just smash that like button, because I really want to do another video. I mean, I might do it anyways, but I want to see what you guys think first. If you guys don't smash the like button first, I mean, if there are some likes on the video, I will do it. But if there's no likes on the video, I'm more likely still gonna do it anyways. Because, I mean, and hopefully this next video with Michael Jackson stuff on it, I hope I can have somebody to contact. I mean, have somebody to talk with on the video chat or something. Like, if she can, like, if I can get Michael Jackson's daughter Paris on the video, if I can, you know, man, if I could do a video chat with Paris Jackson, that would be a real treat. And I'll talk to her about her dad's death, what she thinks happened, if she thinks that her dad's still alive, but she might not tell us anything about that, but she might. I mean, Michael might be hiding from his family because, well, I'll get into that later on in part 2 to it in another video, the next video. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next serious video such as this.